We don't have a children's choir, unfortunately, because we choose not to manipulate infants. But I'm psychic. I said you should go into politics, and then you did your speech at the end. It was quite amazing. Now, what we have done is we have spent $1,500 on Reuben Kaye's merch. We have given him money, and we're going to prove that money doesn't change anything, because you're not going to throw the debate because we gave you money, are you? By the way, I have got the rest of the T-shirts out in my car, and I'll be selling them after the show for a small markup from the boot of my car. You're not going to change and want us to win the debate because we spent money on you. Like, going to your website, also I noticed there was a lot of things saying sold out, but I don't think you have. I think you've maintained your integrity. Oh, so much was covered tonight. Our team covered everything from Mesopotamian shekels to missed opportunities with the Dalai Lama and Lloyd nearly crushing a child with a cheque, which was wonderful. Fern, Brady, I loved your speech. I'm going to think of you forever now as a boob entrepreneur. And yes, I do have expensive cats, but because I talk about them on stage, they are tax deductible. Elaine Crombie, I love that she was a secret Afterpay agent. I love that, you know, your dog has an Instagram, but your sons don't seem to, so we can see what your priorities are.
Hey, they've grown. They got their own account.
And then Reuben coming on stage again with his simmering fury. I sort of felt like, I felt concerned when he started to lecture me. I sort of felt like, oh my God, he's going to make me compete in toddlers and tiaras because he's dressed like one of the mums. I'm genuinely thrilled to be told that I look like an anti-vaxxer because that way I can infiltrate them and make change. Do you know, when I see them protest on the steps of Parliament, I have these terrible thoughts sometimes, and I think to myself, I can't believe I'm saying this out loud, I think to myself, wouldn't it be wonderful if we could just get a crop dusting plane and just fly it over Parliament and vaccinate them all? Like how... I mean, I know that's not how vaccines work. You need magnets, so... Reuben, you slammed me for not being able to pick a colour. I thought of you. I thought that you, of all people, would appreciate the rainbow. And also, my one thought as you were telling me off was, I will not be lectured to by a sleep paralysis demon who's been to Spotlight. Oscar Wilde said, when I was young, I thought money was the most important thing in life, and now that I'm old, I know that it is. That is Oscar Wilde. Of course, he also said, there is only one thing worse than not being talked about, and that is being misquoted on the internet. And because we can't just take Oscar Wilde's word on everything, let's hear from Benjamin Franklin, because if there's anyone that's got a grasp on the situation, it's old, dead white guys. Benjamin Franklin said, money never made a man happy, yet nor will it. The more a man has, the more he wants. Instead of filling a vacuum, it makes one. Benjamin Franklin there, the inventor of the bagless vacuum cleaner. But he did that for the love of a clean floor and not for money. And because we haven't heard enough from dead American presidents, I feel that it's okay to consult them because they are generally on the money. Abraham Lincoln said, my old father used to have a saying, if you make a bad bargain, hug it all the tighter. Now, I don't know what the fuck Abraham Lincoln's father was on about. But to be honest, the internet is the thing that let me know it, not money. In fact, in hindsight, it's not love that changes everything, it's the internet. All the lyrics I've quoted, all of the pictures I've found, they've all come off the internet. And I haven't paid a thing for it. I just sneaked onto the town hall's Wi-Fi, which is called I Am Your Nightmare, by the way. It's not money, it's the internet that changes everything, that allows us to find our people, that shows us who we can be, that allows us to buy merch that we will regret having. It tells us we're the best place for us to be. At the end of our lives, as we lie on our deathbeds, separately, I'm not suggesting we all go at once, but as we all lie on our deathbeds, it's not money that's going to soothe us. It's not going to soothe our fear. Money's not going to smooth our brow and hold us as we stare into the encroaching dark. It's love and funny cat videos on the internet. Thank you very much.